I mean, okay, so, well, I mean, this is pretty much going to take you through, I'd guess, you know, to the end of the year.
Into October, yeah.
Yeah,
And then we'll see what's going on, really. I mean, yeah, just kind of, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the book for next year with Wilco and other people. So it's
yeah,
it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, because you just had like a #1 record, really, haven't you?
I mean, I thought that only happened to other people. You know, that's great.
No, but okay, I should just sort of fill everybody. But Wilco Johnson and Roger Daltrey did a record together. I mean, because nobody expected Wilco, really, bless him, to be alive at this point.
No, he had. Everyone started to kind of raise their eyebrows at kind of a year after the kind of the point.
Yeah.
Which he was expected not to be around. So then, but sort of in the run up to that, we were doing all these kind of, you know, it's the last tour, it's the last.
Yeah.
And then we did this record with Roger Daltrey, and everything just seemed to catch fire with it, really.
Brilliant,
And because it was sort of done in a very old-fashioned way, it was just like, okay, are you free next week? Everyone's free. Let's just go in and do it.
Brilliant.
And then we just, you know.
Yeah.
And then I think everyone was kind of, they didn't know what to expect at Universal and stuff. It was like, well, okay, we'll have like a tiny budget, and you go in and you do this thing, and maybe it'll happen or something.
Yeah.
But now they're like really happy because it was inexpensive and
well, I'm sure nobody's
quick.
any happier than Wilco, frankly.
Well, yeah.
You know,
and to, just for him to have to be around to see how everybody feels about him.
Yeah.
And it's got affection for him and stuff.
Absolutely, and rightly
it's a
so.
good record. And so I think all being well, we're going to open for the Who next year in America and stuff.
Brilliant.
So
wow, that'd be great.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
And we might do like another record maybe or something. And,
okay.
And so there's other things sort of in the pipeline, but it's been kind of interesting being, you know, because Wilco is out of action at the moment. He's at home. He's recuperating, but just kind of like I've been able to really focus on this album and this tour and just to get everything together and to practice a lot and to. So it's a kind of interesting time, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, I certainly wish you a great deal of luck with it, and I hope also that the Wilco thing happens again. I mean, that would be great.
That'd be great.
But just to remind you, people, it's called Subterraneans, and there we go, the big version, and I would. It's full of fantastic playing, some great music. Sadly, you're not going to get any really kind of songwriting kind of royalties out of it.
Well, there's something going on with MCPS that. Because I've kind of I and Ross and Brandon and I have kind of you know rearranged a lot of the tracks quite radically. I saw on the latest thing there was something which they on the MCPS thing that they might kind of add in a credit. I mean I'm not sure exactly how this all works.
Right.
I have to get my legal people on the job.
But have you heard from? Do you know whether Bowie's actually listened to the record or heard it? Or
well, as far as I can tell, what was great is that it was featured on his site like a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
Saying
excellent.
We're loving it here. So
fantastic.
So that was like
that's a nice endorsement.
Really cool.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then I saw that lots of people that work at the site ordered the album as well.
Nice.
Which is an endorsement. It's brilliant. So, cheers, guys.
So, okay, folks, just to remind you once more, Subterranean is the title of the record, and it's all the work of Mr. Dylan Howe and his associates, taking and doing wonderful things with the music of David Bowie, and I do heartily suggest that you check it out. In the meantime,
thanks,
Mr. Howe. Thank you so much for. Oh, and I should hasten to add that Dylan's dad's actually on one track too, if you're interested. But there you go, and that's it's beautiful. Yeah. Very nice. It's very nice. Check out the tour. Check out the record, people. And again, Dylan, thank you so much for your time. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cheers.